Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's version of the Morning Mindset Motivation. I woke up this morning thinking about back when I used to live in Nashville. I worked in the recording studios. If you don't know anything about country music, they call it a machine, because you have all these gifted songwriters there who that's all they do is write songs. And then, of course, you have a lot of gifted artists who are looking, for songs. I mean, some of them might write their own, but the combination of a skilled songwriter with the right artist, has, produced hits and has produced careers. Well, anyway, the story I remember is that, let me back up. First of all, if you don't know, is that what typically happens is after somebody starts to kind of gain a little bit of recognition, and typically it's kind of like a regional type of stuff. They're playing the clubs, maybe do some demos. The record company gives them what's called a developmental deal. So they bring them up to Nashville, pay for all the studio time, the musicians to, put together a couple of song kind of demo to, pitch it to the record company and see if they want to go forward with the full album. And of course, once the full album is, then it's the whole thing about getting the 10 to 12 songs together and all that. Well, anyway, a lot of these artists, work their entire lives for this opportunity. And these companies are putting a lot of money in investing in them and in their career. And for the most part, they get, one shot. And a lot of them, excuse me, well, actually, the one that I'm not going to mention any names, but one of them kind of, I don't know, I guess you call it kind of, became a star in his head before he actually became a star. And, he would show up for the vocals and then pretty much, disappear for the rest of the day. And then, the producer would get the musicians in for the overdubs and, do the mix and all that kind of stuff. And one of the musicians who was at one of these overdub sessions got to talking about when he was working with Garth Brooks. I mean, you may have heard of him. I mean, he had, well, I was trying to be sarcastic, but he had quite a bit of success as a recording artist. Well, anyway, this guy was telling the story of when Garth Brooks had this opportunity, is that joker was there literally for every single session. He was obsessive about getting everything right. He was a huge part of the whole process. And the reason I'm thinking about this today is how kind of obsessive are you, or how obsessive am I in going about my life, my career? Am I really looking at every single detail, making sure everything is perfect? Or am I doing just kind of like, what I see as my part, just let the rest of the chips, kind of fall where they may? And what I propose to you is that those who are obsessive, those who do pay attention to details, typically dramatically increase their chance of success, and most of them actually achieve the success. So anyway, kind of a long-winded story for you, but I hope that was useful. Have a great day.